the SiriusXM studios in New York City. It's the Opie and Anthony Show's Car Crash Comedy. Car Crash Comedy. 5 amateur comedians competing for fabulous prizes and national acclaim. And now, your hosts, Opie and Anthony.
All right, we're going to try this again. Are we live from the Fishbowl?
I hope so.
We just did 15 amazing minutes of radio that no one heard, Anthony.
No one heard it because for some reason the studio didn't work.
Yeah.
Are we
It's
getting a
working
thumbs
out.
up, thumbs down?
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Are we live after a 30-minute
I
break?
refuse to talk unless we're broadcasting.
How is
We're on.
Opie's thing? How is your fucking iPad 5 minutes off from my iPhone?
What are you talking about?
Your clock says 8:25 a.m. Mine says 8:20 a.m.
Lost time.
How does that happen?
I'm 8:20 over here. No, I got. Our phones are the same time. My iPad.
Oh.
This is I don't know, whatever.
You're on Jersey.
Hey, we got Car Crash Comedy. Of course, Jim Norton, Rich Voss, and Bob Kerley are going to be judging this damn thing.
Yeah.
And these guys aren't this is just the audience.
No, it's just the audience. We have
We're
live audience.
Are the
lucky to
comics
have,
out
Luther here from 48 Hours.
Luther.
That's a great reference 30 years later.
Wow. Really? Yeah,
Yes.
you don't do any old references?
Not that old.
Oh, okay, so I got to stop at 26
Yeah,
years?
pay
you
Mom's
fucking
Mabley.
idiot.
All right.
Really? Don't laugh at him because he's him. That stunk, all right? Fuck you. Oh, it's Jim. We got to laugh. Fuck you. He's a nobody with no chin. Fuck that jellyfish. Okay? Stress Factory this weekend or Arlington.
Plenty of tickets available.
Okay.
Dude, you don't see me plugging Uncle Vinny's tonight in Point Pleasant. Or fucking Staten Island tomorrow night. Why don't you settle down with the plugs?
Okay, well, listen, because next week at the Arlington Cinema Draft House right outside D.C.
The draft house
The
again.
draft house.
Draft House.
We were so happy this didn't make the radio
I
the first
know.
time.
I know.
Now it's got to make the radio,
There
right?
it is. His draft house.
Our luck. Yeah, what about the draft house there, Bob?
No, next weekend. Next weekend outside. What are the voices telling you to do?
Oh, one of our.
You made fun of me on Facebook.
I'm sorry, really?
Oh,
and
shit.
I was the first. Anyhow.
Wait.
Yeah, you were.
What?
You called me a mongoloid.
I'm sorry.
You call him a mongoloid?
Did I spell it right?
I'm glad you just proved them wrong.
I know. I don't think he was kidding. I don't think he was
All
trying to be
because
funny.
my brother tagged you in the photo as midget finger Jew.
Okay.
Yeah, you blame me for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do any investigating on who did it. I'm sorry. I didn't have time to get. No, it's still in the family.
This is the
I'm sorry.
mindset of every fuckwad fan
yeah.
that is on the internet. You did that to me. It's like, great. I get 800 hate fucking texts
Exactly.
and tweets and everything else a day.
Give Lloyd a chance to explain. Know exactly what happened.
I'm sorry. Don't. Sorry.
I don't care. It's funny.
You care enough to bring it
Did
up.
it hurt
You're
your
lucky.
feelings a little
I
bit?
did.
I wasn't on the radio.
You're lucky we took the pledge yesterday.
I misunderstand. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it.
He's very angry.
I'm missing it.
Yeah, he's right up front.
You're missing
He was
it?
near me.
And
What are you
he's
missing?
probably
What, love?
got some kind
The
of
chromosome
strength.
bus. What's the matter? Why you sound angry today?
Yeah, you're
I'm
like
not angry,
pissed
I'm just
off.
tired.
Why are you tired,
You'd
sweetie?
be mad too if your tongue didn't fit in your mouth.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
kidding. I just had
Go,
it.
Bob
These are my
Kelly
friends.
goes right
I'm
for the
sorry.
fucking
Keep 'em coming.
jugular.
Keep them coming.
You're a good guy.
I know.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
You're a nice guy.
You all right? Everything's good? All right.
Yeah.
Love you, Jimmy.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
make fun of the good-looking twink in the back.
Which one?
Why go for the easy target?
Yeah.
This fucking serial rapist in the back.
Yeah. Hey, preppy killer.
Who's Seacrest? Seacrest?
I'm pop your collar, faggot.
And wake the guy up next to you.
He is awake.
He's awake.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
He's just being alternative. Gotta look high all the time, man. That's what we do. We're not here.
Fuck this. I'm going to listen to David Cross.
Abu.
See you, Rich.
That's puts the brakes right on it.
There was no confidence.
Where's the
in it.
car
I know.
crash?
That's
Let's test out the car crash.
why would that work?
Louder.
There.
Can they hear it?
We're gonna need that.
You can hear that?
Louder. There's no response team. Let me hear it.
Should we get started or what? We got some opening acts.
I didn't hear what you said.
Opening act.
I heard you.
I didn't say it again.
That's what this fucking guy got me with.
Let's get this started. What the hell? We got some opening acts before we get to the real contest.
We do.
Yeah, guys, to just kind of warm up the crowd.
Warm up the crowd, get them going.
Yeah. What's the prize? Do you know? We didn't even talk about this all week. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. What?
$2,000 and you get to eat on Bobby.
Oh. I think it is like a cash, an undetermined cash prize. I'm not sure how much.
Okay.
What is it? Let me see. And the Car Crash Comedy is brought to you by the Borgata Hotel Casino Spa. Visit Borgata.com. They also get a chance to, I guess, go up on stage at the Borgata, huh?
That's nice.
Then get completely fucking
You
humiliated.
can't even get that gig, Rich?
Oh.
You can leave and join the comics if you want to try to win this.
I got to fucking do contests now to get back into Borgata. They hired us there on a Sunday. Oh.
You can leave and join the comics if you want to try to win this.
I got to fucking do contests now to get back into Borgata. They hired us there on a Sunday, and whatever.
Was there a big crowd?
Yeah, it was fucking sold out up to the third row.
Curtains. Not a big crowd.
I thought I hit bonus here. What are you talking about?
Another curtain situation?
No, it was during last comic. We did the Borgata.
All right, listen, let's get this going. No one cares.
Yes. No one cares.
Rob,
I know, he asked.
Rob Ivans? Is that his name?
Where is he?
Where is he?
Let's bring him on.
All right.
Rob Ivans. They're parading the comics out, led by Club Soda Kenny, is parading. Look at this. It looks like a perp walk.
Yeah. Look at this.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Exactly. Is that it?
They have to check who raped him. Let's check for semen in the
And
stroller.
the last guy, he's security too, the little guy?
Yeah.
That's
where?
Joe.
In
Oz.
fucking Oz.
I like that he had to help you with the joke.
You know what? He was a Bronx cop. He'll fucking throw you through the wall.
He'll mess.
really?
Yeah, he will.
He'll be a small wall, but he'll throw you through it. Be more like a curb, but he'll throw you right through.
Dude, he'll throw you into the fucking mouse hole, I reckon.
All right, how's this going to work? These guys got 2 minutes, right? And if they get 3 car crashes, they're done. They don't make it to 2 minutes. Jesus. And these are kind of the first
warm-up guys, right?
Yeah, the warm-up guys,
Are
and
they
then
in
we're
the
going to get the
contest? Are the warm-up guys in the contest?
Well, they get airtime, and who knows what happens. We got actually 4 guys that are worth competing. And then technically, these guys are here so we can make fun of them a little
These
bit.
guys don't even.
Exactly.
You want to know the truth.
That's my
They don't even
job.
look happy. They look
No, they
miserable.
don't.
Nah, they're all miserable.
Did you make
So they
them do
really
this?
are comics.
Hey, are you the only one doing the actual car crashes? Or
I'm going to have to get a cue from these guys.
yeah, okay.
You give me a thumbs
All
down.
right,
and
here's
I'll car
your
crash them
cue.
up.
After he tells the joke, just hit the button.
When
All
he's
right.
introduced. Right when he walks in the door.
Rich, introduce the first guy. Here, over here, I got the names. On the left side.
On the left side, okay. Our first act, you might recognize him if you were looking out the window a second ago. A big hand for Rob Ivans.
Rob Ivans.
Rob Ivans.
Where are we going?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God. Bring them on music.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, I recently quit my job as a kindergarten teacher to pursue comedy full time, and I call it a job, but it's really, as you can imagine, like being a kindergarten teacher, it's more like it's more playtime than work time. The kids are cute and everything, and you know. But I think the best part about being a kindergarten teacher is the fact that my students' tiny hands make my dick look so much bigger than it really is.
Where are we going?
So I don't think abortion would be such a big deal in America if women actually laid eggs like chickens. Because really, who doesn't like to sit down to a nice big omelet every now and again? There's one car crash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you got to cut him a break. He's going first.
Anyway.
Do you have anything stronger than a car
No.
crash? Yes.
A fucking plane
A
crash.
plane, something
Can we
like a
see
nuclear bomb.
Mid-air collision
Yeah.
between two 747s.
Let him finish. Don't car crash
Anyway.
him. Go ahead, Harry Chapin.
That's fine. But anyway,
I wish you'd have the same end result.
I
He lost his head, see?
I turned 30 last week, and you know, things are changing. I realized I'm kind of disconnected from younger people. Like, I see a guy in the street. I don't know if he's gay or just really, really cool.
That didn't get a laugh, but it's like
That was a
kinda
good line.
funny.
Sounds thirsty.
So anyway,
It didn't
but
get a
I remember when I was younger, people used to tell me how, like, well, you're going to start losing your hair, and the less hair you have on your head, the more you get in other parts of your body. And it's true, because growing up, I didn't really have chest hair, but now I do. But it's not cool like Hugh Jackman chest hair. It's, like, patchy. Like, my chest just looks like a map of Indonesia. My left nipple is East Timor.
with a swollen island under it.
Hate geography jokes.
How many crashes in my act? 1, 2, 2.
Oh, you should fucking
You shouldn't acknowledge the crashes.
the fucking mood of the room.
You're at 2 legitimate ones and around 19 in my head.
No, you're doing
This is
it.
my
They gotta
third
give you
microphone
another
switch
mic.
here.
You're so hot.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I used to, when I was younger, when I first started comedy, I used to make a lot of jokes about rape. But now that I'm older, I realize that rape is no laughing matter. Like literally, I've never seen a woman laugh while being raped.
Unless they're a kindergarten kid.
Was that after the bell?
After the bell, he actually made it.
Damn,
Oh.
he made it.
And Voss punched his joke
thank
up
you.
at the end.
Hey, hold on. What's his name?
What's his name?
Rob
History.
Ivins.
And you want for being here? You want to promote anything?
Rob Ivins, who
Yes.
I thought did pretty well for coming out in the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want to promote, sir?
Thank you.
You know.
Promote anything? Your Twitter, your Facebook. What do you want to promote?
Yeah, you can just like YouTube Rob Ivins. You can just find me on
All
there.
right, there you go. man.
The omelet joke
Why
is
don't
very
you-
close to something Carlin did. I'm not saying you
really?
took it from him. Yeah. I mean, it's a conclusion. A lot of people.
And
You
the
should be careful of that one. 'cause
the little hands on the dick. Wow.
That's
Wow.
I've heard that as many times as I've had those little hands
What do
around my
you-
dick.
And let me tell you, I live that on a daily basis. Okay? So why don't you go stand by the window so people walking by can think that the aquarium, okay?
I don't,
Not
Hi,
bad.
Rich.
He's a little tubby, and I don't
He's,
like
he's
him.
not whale size.
yeah, he's really.
He's a baby whale.
Not a big-
I thought he did well.
Rich is just mean.
I like
He's husky.
I like his reasoning.
Yeah.
He's a little tubby, and I don't like him.
All right, Rich. Bring on the next guy.
Good job.
These are kind of the opening acts.
Yeah.
Do you want to open for Bobby while he's opening for Dane?
All right.
That's
Obsessing
number
with that.
2.
I know, but it's a different opening joke.
All right. I just like the fact that Eroc's got his hat turned backwards.
Oh, I know.
Like a young Jimmy Olsen.
Jesus.
E-Rock's all business today.
Oh, Jesus. Nobody's
Oh, my
All
God.
right, I want to see the first one to fucking give him a car crash.
Yeah.
Holy.
I'm just going to laugh at
Fucking
everything
little
you
brother's
said.
shirt
Yes.
on.
Looks like Lurch's nephew.
How does your head so
Oh, okay.
big and such small little eyes?
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
You look like a fucking. You look like a fat chink.
He looks like
Your next comic, you may have seen him spearing a mastodon.
you look like a fat. You look like a fat baby on Maury.
No, he does. He looks like a Little Rascal episode. Our next act completely let himself go. Let's have a big hand for Sean Sullivan.
All right.
All right, Sean.
Sully. Oh, the Bring On music. It's working for the weekend. Love it.
How's it going, guys?
Hi, Sean.
I think I've been drinking too much. I think I'm going to do a 12-step program. If I can make it up or down 12 steps, pass me another beer. I'm not drunk enough.
It's a drunk joke. I got to give it to him.
Yeah.
I thought he was just talking to me.
And like he's ever climbed 12 stairs.
Go ahead. So, go ahead.
Let him do stuff.
Yeah,
go
What's
on,
wrong with you?
Go ahead.
It's cold out and like it sucks. Like it's like if it snows and shit.
He's got
People put carrots in his mouth.
This guy's good.
Good.
And but at least you can keep your beers at where you keep the minorities outside of your house.
All right, again, I think he's just talking to me.
Yeah, that's good because they really do ruin everything.
How could you think this is cold if you lived through the Ice Age?
Yeah. He has deer socks on.
I know.
You guys remember Sham-Wow? I remember.
Yeah.
I remember they say that the Germans make good stuff. I'm like, what is the Sham-Wow going to pick up 60 million droplets of not the whole entire spill? Oh, fuck. I fucked it up, but Sham-Wow Holocaust joke is not going to go over well. So.
People kind of saw where it was going too. When you said Germans,
I apologize.
where else would a Sham-Wow
When you
joke go?
said you remember Sham-Wow, the commercial came on last night.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's not like it's a fucking,
Comedy place.
show?
Yeah.
Making these guys look good.
Does anybody else just have the strong urge to bite his cheeks?
Yeah, they do look delicious.
Pull your pants down.
Yeah. Someone farted too, by the way.
Of course.
No, it's just he stinks.
Go ahead, Sean. Let Sean do his act.
Yeah,
come on. Call me.
I recently just got my girl tampons from the store. I got back, and she said, it's the wrong one. I need the one with wings. So I poured Red Bull on it and threw it out of her vagina.
It's not believable because nobody thinks you have a girlfriend.
What did you say?
Say my sister.
You put what on it and threw it over John?
Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Oh.
I had something with wings.
I haven't heard
This
of
went
wings
from
of a
comedy
Maxi
to spoken word.
commercial in quite a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah. One more, and then we'll wrap him up.
No, I want him to do 40. Stretch.
I know, right?
Stretch.
In a plastic bag.
Yes.
Stretch Armstrong. Let her rip.
You guys like porn? I love porn.
Yeah, porn.
Yeah,
So I got so much porn, it's enough to shake a fist at. And I do. Until I get chafed, and I stop.
All right, ended on a good note.
You're going to take the mic back. His finger grips are going to be stuck in it.
That's
Sean, does he want to promote anything?
Sean.
Hey,
Sean,
Do you want to promote like the Wellmont Theater Saturday?
you got anything you want to promote?
Are you
anything?
deaf in one ear because your father used to hit you in it?
The only thing I could think of, it's an open mic at Finn's Pub.
All right.
And in Oakdale, if you're near Oakdale.
And what's your mix? Because you do have a very unusual.
No, I'm all Irish. Please look
that's just a bloated, drunken face thing.
My mom might have fucked Yao Ming. I don't know.
Please look at his ears.
You're not
Please look at his little fucking baby ears.
Let me see your little ears.
They look like Mr. Potato Head. And they just.
It looks like he got stung by a bee.
I know. You're not part Irish and beady eyes.
What?
You know how
just mean, Rich.
how
He's trying
hard
to
it
do-
is for
Rich,
him.
we're
You
trying
know
to do
how hard
jokes.
It's going to be for his friend driving home with him, going, "No, you did well."
he has no friends.
All right, Sean, great job.
His head sticking
Long
out.
Island guy.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Sean.
He's going to go order some ribs that tip his car over.
All right, who's next there?
Our next act, when you see him, is the reason people hate Jews. Let's have a hand for Jason McLean or McLennan. No, not him. The guy after. Sorry, wrong intro. Go back. Go back.
Is your name Jason?
No, that's the next guy.
Fucked up.
All right, I didn't see who was. I thought he was coming through the door. I was looking out the window.
Improv your intro. This is the guy.
All right, I'm going to do it right now. Our next act is not the intro I gave you for our next act.
Bring on Van Gogh already.
Okay.
Talk about old references.
No, he nailed it. He nailed it, Bob.
We don't know how he is in comedy, but I'm sure he's a great spot welder. A big hand for Jason McLennan.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason. All right.
Go.
Wow.
Thank you, boss. I appreciate it. First, I want to thank Kenny for the awkward moment in the waiting room because he came in and one of the guys had a book bag and he walked up. I'm done. You told Rick.
I like a guy that works in the moment.
No, so anyways, he came in and he saw the guy's book bag and he said, "Excuse me, sir, would you mind emptying out your notebook or your bag?" So the guy opened his bag, but the whole time Kenny's looking at his balls. I think he wanted him to empty the other bag.
Well, instead of
I like it. I like that.
When you
instead
were
of
in,
Van Gogh, can it be Just Go?
when you were
I'm
in,
nervous.
No,
when you were in Poltergeist 2.
Why don't you ask me when I was on the cover of Mad Magazine, Alfred E. Newman?
All right, don't do crowd work. That's what I do. Do some fucking act.
Do some fucking act. Well said.
All right, I'm sorry my hands are shaking. It's been 3 hours since I last masturbated.
He just made that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Everybody related to it. Go
I
ahead.
did some Google research before I came in here about. Oh, I'm sorry. I did some Google research before I came in, and I found a lot of interesting things. Like I found out that there is not a minority within 5,906 feet of Anthony Cumia's house, because that is the maximum effective range of a Barrett 50 caliber rifle.
There we go.
I mean, he wrote that.
It's not a joke. That's fact.
Yeah.
He's just stating facts.
He's just Wikipedia.
Okay, and then while I was on that search, you'd realize if you Google the word masturbation, you'll come back with just about 50 million website results. If you Google search self-respect, you only get about 16 million. But the biggest jerk-off phrase term that you could put in Google is government with 939 million web hits. So they're the biggest jerk-offs.
Yeah. I feel like I'm at a fucking conference.
Actually, the alternative guy was like, that was a good one. Real comedy.
Finally.
Christ, I don't want to leave a show going, well, I got to do research.
You don't want to leave your house doing that. All right, then.
And you never want to leave a show. It's the people who paid to see you that do.
Want to leave? I should have just let you decide.
Okay, well, I don't know if you realize it, but Anthony is actually a very good movie reviewer.
Oh, thanks.
I asked him what his least favorite Tom Cruise movie was, and he said Minority Report.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
But, yeah. You
Okay.
just tripped over the words a little.
No, I'm sorry.
But Mississippi Burning is his favorite comedy.
Well, his review went something like this. Those fucking ass-fucking precogs got it all wrong. They didn't do the research. I did. Fuck you, Steven Spielberg, and your daydreaming ass cunts.
Well, I'm sure Steven Spielberg. Fuck the TV.
How high have you been?
I'm just being hypnotized by his fucking Adam's apple going up and down.
You look like half the girls I fucked.
Look at that bouncing ball in his throat.
Man, what can I do?
I'm just saying, you're doing
All
great.
right, I haven't been to New York City in probably 15 years, and I haven't been on a train in at least that long. I got on the train this morning.
So you want to get on Bobby's back?
No, we would pull a train, not get on. We would pull a train, not get on a train. Thanks.
Can you do me a favor? Can you sit where he's sitting?
Why? Do you want to eat his Adam's apple? Now it'll turn into a fucking pig roast.
Stop. Boss, stop. Right there.
Yeah,
two good ones. His third one always let him blow.
Yeah, he always punches himself out.
All right, well, the conductor saw
I thought
me.
you were done.
No, I'm not done.
Let him go.
So
He's good.
All right, the conductor.
All right, let's.
All right. The conductor looked at me and said, "Sir, you need to sit down." I said, "I am sitting down." And he came down and he said, "If you don't behave yourself, you got to get off the train." I'm done.
You gotta give him credit. You gotta give him credit for fucking just editing himself. I'm done.
Any questions for that guy, or we're just going to let him go? That's fine.
no,
Okay.
go.
All right, go ahead, Rich. The next guy.
Look at that.
Our
Look at
next
the walk.
Our next guy walking down Boulevard of Broken Dreams. You might recognize if you were in the Diamond
You stop
District this
shaking
week.
while you read.
Yeah, you
You don't
boss,
have to make faces. You're ugly enough. Listen.
Okay. Dr. Benny Boom Butts.
Shut up. Good. Exactly.
Even the microphone was trying to escape.
Boss is actually standing on his chair right now, by the way. Go ahead, shrimp.
You got the gig, boss. Just read it.
Exactly.
You're not auditioning. Just go.
Yeah.
Go.
Don't
Tell
stare
how
me
to
up
do
and down.
fucking
Just fucking
intro.
read
I'm
the
not-
thing.
I'm staring you side to side. Our next I know. Let's have a big hand for Jewy Jew. Jeff Grossman.
Jeff Grossman.
Yeah, Shabbat Shalom, Rich. How's everybody doing out there?
All right.
Hey, glad to be here. Long drive here today. I don't know whether there's a God in this world, and honestly, at this point, I could care less. But if there is, he's definitely got a bone to pick with fat guys. Because the one thing that makes absolutely no sense to me is that when a fat guy puts on weight, he puts on weight everywhere except for the one place he'd like to put on weight. How fucked up is that? I mean, your cock doesn't get bigger. I get Pamela Anderson's tits, but I don't get Tommy Lee's cock. What's up with that? And think about that for a minute. How fucking cool would that be? Instead of having to go to a big and tall store before a date and getting a stupid shirt like this one, I could go to McDonald's. Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? Yeah, I got a big date tonight. Let me get a Big Mac, filet of fish, quarter pounder, French fry, icy Coke, thick shake, sundae, and yeah, it's March. Let me get about 5 of those Shamrock shakes to go, please. Thank you. You know what, though?
You know what, dude?
By the way, when you said
I'm with you on the, look, dude, I'm with you on the fat shit. I'm with you, but you should have, what the fuck was the end?
I know.
You had me at the big
I know.
tits and the
I'm not done yet.
Oh shit.
By the way, when you would have said, I don't know if there's a God. If Voss would have just died, we all went, yep.
Let it go, Rich. Let it go. Go ahead, brother.
He had you when, Jerry Maguire?
I mean,
come on, go ahead.
Oh, I should keep going. Okay. I mean, the funny thing is,
take your hand out of your pocket. You look.
Yeah, I'm staying comfortably. Wherever you.
Oh, it's his ex called a tell.
What's it? A tell?
No, he's not here.
I love him.
I wish he was.
Exactly. You fucking Vlasic picklehead. Shut up.
I mean, think of how cool. Think of how cool it would be if actually when you got fat, you actually got the big dick that came with it. I mean, I could. Some people go to a bar, and I could actually be the guy that drunk chicks look to pick up after they had a few. You know what? Actually, that's a stupid fucking idea.
That was horrible.
That's a completely stupid idea, and. Some people dream big. They dream of playing third base for the Yankees. Other guys dream of being a doctor, a lawyer. Apparently, all I'm looking for is an easy way to get a skank to look at me at a bar. So, thanks for letting me think.
Well, hold on. He had confidence.
Yes.
When he walked in with confidence.
So did Hitler.
Worst comes to worst, we could advertise on his back. What I'm saying.
You know what, dude?
Really? You guys feel sorry for somebody?
I think if this was
you,
Bonnie,
us.
I thought he had confidence out of everybody. He came in with.
He
confidence.
did. He came in.
Yeah, he had good confidence.
He had nothing after it, but he had confidence.
Yeah, if this was blog comedy, you're just going on and on without a comma or a period.
Did you say blob comedy?
No, that's just what you think when I speak.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, self-deprecating.
Whoa.
We love you, Bobby.
Yes, I never throw comedy into that.
Wow.
You want to promote anything, sir? You good?
I'm a teacher, man. This is the first time I've ever been in front of an audience doing
Really?
anything like this.
Classroom.
That was good.
I'm not looking for sympathy. I just came here to have fun, and I'm with some great people.
Can you look for stop giving a speech like you want something?
Fucking
Can you do me a favor? Can you look for folks? Can you look for a shirt that fits?
I will. Hopefully, it's not that.
What grade do you teach? What grade?
I teach kindergarten.
What did he say?
Are they looking for help?
What grade?
Oh, Uncle Paul.
I teach younger kids.
Yeah.
How old?
5 and 6 years old.
All right.
That's got to be.
That's hot.
Mentally stimulating,
over,
huh?
clearly.
How, do they sit and just stare at you going, ugh?
What do you teach them?
Do you ever have a little girl taking nap time with the milk next to her?
Only when I start speaking.
Oh.
Do you do little jokes in class? Like to try to, did you practice your set on them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, did you do that fat cock joke in
Absolutely.
kindergartners?
You'd be surprised how well that one went over.
You play
Right
sit
after
on my
nap
lap?
time. That's exactly what I went to.
You're married, too. How did that happen?
How did that happen? I wasn't always this fat.
No, I don't think you're fat. I think you're just...
Couldn't have been. Because they voted on gay marriage and they...
Uh-oh, he's going to the cup.
Wait a minute, alternative?
No, it's not legal. I don't think that's legal in New Jersey.
Exactly.
That was a good
I
visual,
thought you had a
Rich.
lot of confidence. I'm telling
Stop
you.
saying confidence.
You got to start with confidence.
Can we move on?
All right.
Huh?
Can we move on, Rich, please?
Yeah. I don't
Thank
want
you.
to
Good job.
Thank you, guys.
Shalom.
Put the mic back in the stand, dude. Right behind
This is the last opening act, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh.
The last opener.
Our last opener, and thank God this is almost done, so we can go from horrible to horrendous. Let's have a big hand for David Kerley.
David.
Got a funny name.
So, a lot of big NBA news lately. A lot of big trades going down. I think the biggest story this year is LeBron James. I mean, what a rough year he's had off the court. You know, first he makes the decision to abruptly leave Cleveland, just infuriating the Cavalier fans. And then, you know, all these Cavalier fans have been posting racial threats on his Facebook page all year. And when I heard about this, it just absolutely baffled me because I thought black people only used MySpace.
Well,
and on top of that, I didn't know people from Cleveland could afford a computer.
Right. And I don't know why Anthony's called a Cavalier fan.
So I'm really happy that February's finally over because I hate Valentine's Day.
Oh. I was thinking something else.
Yep. Just take everything he says in this joke and add those words.
Like the Ides of March.
Oh, Chip.
So last year, my girlfriend actually broke up with me on Valentine's Day.
Lucky her.
I gave her a pair of diamond earrings, and she told me she wasn't getting anything out of the relationship anymore. I told her I wouldn't say that because I have herpes. So you have fun with that.
Yeah.
Because diamonds aren't the only thing that are forever.
Not bad.
Not bad. Huh?
Not bad. Not bad. That was pretty good.
Graded on a curve.
Yeah.
So, I've been getting back into the dating scene, and I recently just signed up for a profile on eHarmony. And you know what? eHarmony is actually not that bad. If you're looking for a chick from Long Island with 5 kids and a blown-out vagina, it's definitely the website for you.
Hey, that's good. That's good. If you want one from New Jersey, I can give you a number.
He's making fun of his own wife.
Yeah. Thanks. You don't have to explain it.
Yes, I did.
No, I did.
As long
Came
as
out like
Anthony
dramatic
gets it,
prose.
I don't give a fuck. Anthony knows comedy, okay? All right? When Anthony likes you, he'll go like that, okay?
How hard is it to hold a cup with those little stiff fingers?
Just as hard as it is for you to wear a chin strap.
All right. That's
It's very difficult.
Shut up, fucking gargoyle.
See,
I got greedy.
I know. And you shook a lot.
I do.
You shook a
Why?
lot.
Did I take away your meatloaf?
And he's back in. It's as fast as that.
He is in and out.
Yeah. Seconds in and out real quick.
Bob carries meatloaf in his pocket.
That's just me.
let the guy finish, man. He's
Oh,
doing
that's
it.
right,
He's
yeah.
got a pretty good second.
Yeah,
we didn't even
doing
know
all
you were
right.
still here. I did that one.
So I'm from Charleston, and I'm a real big drinker. And you have to be careful in Charleston now because they're really cracking down on drunk driving. They are setting up DUI checkpoints everywhere. And I don't really know how effective a DUI checkpoint is, because if the cops were really interested in catching the highest concentration of drunk drivers on any given evening, all they'd have to do is hang out the end of a Taco Bell drive-thru after midnight. And you wouldn't even need a breathalyzer. You just need to see what people are ordering, because everybody knows the drunker you are, the more ambitious you are with the meal you can put down. All right, sir, bring the car to a stop. Let me take a look in the bag. 2 chicken soft tacos with no cheese. Well, you're obviously sober because that's the gayest meal I've ever seen. So why don't you take your Mazda Miata and get the fuck out of here?
He's fucking doing characters.
That's good. Well, you know what, though? It was good, and that car crash was perfect. He said, pull the car up, and you crashed.
I know,
it.
that crashed him, but he wasn't drunk, you know.
Yeah, it's nice when it all
Fucked it up.
comes together, isn't it?
He actually wasn't bad.
He was good. He was good. He looks like an ESPN news anchor, but I know. He was good.
He looks like every FedEx guy
hold
or
on.
something.
Hey,
He's
hey,
got
hey.
that generic guy look.
What was your name again?
Dave Corley.
Christ.
What happened? Oh, shit.
Danny Guest. Danny
Bobby,
Guest.
Danny
I thought
just
you were-
gassed, and Bobby's fucking...
He was watching himself on YouTube.
We got to get the fart mask if you're going to do
Oh,
that.
my God.
We have to show these
Fart
guys.
mask.
Smells like yeast and
Danny, you got another one in you? All right, Danny. might
Wow,
have another one in
Danny's
you.
really killing with
Bobby,
the
you got to
fucking
do the
gas.
fart mask for the people today. The what? The fart mask. It's our latest
We'll
invention.
show you.
You have to do it. You have to.
Oh, God.
Sweetie. I don't want to rehearse. I'll try.
Rich, what were you gonna say?
I just wanted to know how long you've been doing this.
Oh, God. I've been doing stand-up for a little over a year.
Oh, not bad. From where you working out of?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, cool. You got my number?
Yeah.
You got my number?
No, I don't.
Good. Bye. No, you were good, man.
Wow.
You had to ask him twice.
I know. I like the guy.
We
You
all
can't
knew
let
he
him-
didn't
Were you
have
the
your number.
Catskills?
Are you having a good time? Tell your face. Shut up.
Let him promote something.
no,
You want to promote anything, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be at Theater 99 in Charleston on March 19th, and also the first Thursday of every month at Club Light in Charleston.
And what's your
You came
name
all the way
again?
up from fucking South Carolina for
Yeah,
that?
you did.
Fucking horrible.
What's your name?
Wow.
Dave Corley.
Dave Corley. All right.
Dave Corley.
Good
Yeah,
job. People in that area will look for Dave Corley.
That was a good
Good job,
Good
Dave.
job, man.
It was a good set.
Good job.
Good job.
I need a thing of water. Where the hell's
You
the
guys
water?
can't even
I'm
get
parched.
comics from New York to come in, and he drove up from fucking South
Yeah.
Carolina.
I
for
know.
this. He doesn't have to leave, does he? Make him stay. He can't
For
go to
what?
South Carolina.
You want to
Let
take him home?
enjoy. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure Bonnie wouldn't mind.
He's not taking a train right now. He's,
Exactly.
he's
Yeah,
going
give
for a
him a
glass
chair.
of water, you idiot.
You think he drove up and he's driving right back?
We should get the plug in, take a break, and then we're going to get the the finalists on.
Yes.
Right?
You mean Car Crash Comedy, brought to you by the Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa. I love the place. Visit Borgata.com.
All right. We'll break and we'll continue.
Can I get my plugs in?
Yeah, go ahead.
This week, the Stress Factory. Next weekend, the Arlington Cinema Draft House. Stress Factory is selling out, so get there.
Stretch Factory?
Stress. I said Stress
No, you
Factory.
didn't.
Whatever. I got gum in my mouth.
I don't like that
really?
you're trying to panic the people into buying tickets.
I'm not at all.
It's selling out fast. Get them out. It's not a fucking.
You could go Sunday and get tickets.
I won't be there.
Exactly.
It's not a monster truck show.
Okay.
Someday it's
First of
selling
all,
out fast.
I'm not doing a door deal. I'm just, they want to see a good show. Come this, but the Arlington
I'm
Cinema
just going to be
Draft
honest
House.
with you. I'm at Point Pleasant, Uncle Vinny's tonight. There's going to be 3 people there. If you want to
And
be,
you're 2 of them.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with Car Crash Comedy. Stay there.
Car Crash Comedy. You're listening to Car Crash Comedy on the Opie and Anthony Show. The Virus, Sirius XM.
Rich Voss and Bob Kerley doing a great job today. And, of course, little Jimmy Norton certainly doing great as well.
I'm really sorry about Corey Haim, by the way.
And are we talking to this guy again?
Why is he? What's your name? Mike. Why? Okay, you said something
Exactly.
negative,
Mike, wait till
or
he gets
someone
the
in your
mic.
family said something negative towards me on Facebook.
Negative.
Okay, and I responded like any
Like an
normal
animal?
person that would
Yeah.
fight back, and you got kind of upset about it.
I didn't really get as upset as I was laughing because I texted all my friends.
Move your tongue to the left.
That's a sensitive thing for him. Is
Oh yeah, and
The
my
tongue.
and
Why
way
would you
I
bring up the
talk
tongue
that I
thing?
deal with on a daily beating every time I come in here. Go ahead.
Deal with on a daily beating?
Whatever. Yeah,
That
I
was
deal-
childhood
I
shit.
deal with it on a daily beating. What
That's
was
why he
wrong
can't
with that?
take hugs, because his mother hated his stupid lisp and she would punch his face for it. He'd go to hug her and go, "I love you," and she'd go, "Get away from me, you slobbering kike."
Mike, he's talking about Voss.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't start when I
So
talk.
I wrote back.
Yeah, and I told all my friends, oh, Rich Voss commented back on what I wrote, and they all said, well, what did he say? It's like, it was like a mongoloid. And my friends being dickheads all said, yeah, well, he's got kind of got a point. They don't think they don't think you're hysterical. But they're my friends. You're not my friend.
Can you do me a
There's
favor?
difference.
Mike, can you do me a favor? Can you say Sally sells seashells?
Bob.
Just one
Don't
time.
worry, I
Not
can't
even
say
gonna
it
try.
either.
No.
Just
Not
try
even
it.
gonna- no.
Try it.
No.
How about
Fuck
this?
it.
But
Go
he
ahead,
thrusts
do it.
his fist against the post and still insists he sees the ghosts.
Oh, wow.
That's for
a tough one.
lispers.
How about this? Where you going?
Where you going?
Yeah, see. Probably says that
Well, what's your
all the
point?
time.
So
Did I miss the point?
No,
Oh, man, he is feisty.
Did he attack me? He's mad at me. He's
Listen,
mad.
Well, you attacked him on stupid Facebook.
Exactly.
Well,
See, I got it.
first of all,
See, you missed that one. That was terrific. Listen, the point is that he's saying he doesn't care, but he cares.
Don't care.
That's what we're confused about.
I'm trying to have a connection with him. I don't really care. I'm trying to say, oh, we connected somehow.
You did on your IQ test.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, he's really good
Well,
at that type of thing. So.
Professional.
Hey,
it's not personal.
What?
I don't think you're a mongoloid at all.
Thank you.
It's nice to say.
Rich, anybody else in the crowd? Or Bobby, anyone else in the crowd you want to talk to
No, I
before
just-
we bring on
The
our
guy who can't
finalists?
quite cross his arms up front.
He thought he was all safe.
I want to talk. I want to talk to Uncle Paul in the back. No.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Hi, Ernie.
One of these things just doesn't.
Oh, my God.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
he's a bit older than the rest of them.
A bit older. Hey, can I ask you a question? Did you drive all these people here?
He used to tell everyone he was Captain Kangaroo. We'd get him in the back.
I want to talk to you about diabetes.
I was going to say.
One of our fans of more advanced years than our usual fans.
You've aged me prematurely.
Yeah.
He's actually 23.
Oh, yeah. He's Mother Time. Oh, God. Mother Time.
Mother's time.
It's
horrible. You're right. It wasn't bad.
I can't wait to be that age where you just tuck everything and you don't give a shit.
Oh, really? Obviously, you are that age. Oh, man. You can't. Well, it's here.
What's
Sir,
your name,
how old
sir?
are you, sir? How old are you?
How old? 58.
That's very ageist,
Wow.
Bob.
Yeah.
You look younger than 58. And what's your name?
Mike.
Okay.
What do you mean that's ageist?
Mike.
Look at his face. That's ageist.
Are you married?
Yeah.
Get out.
Hey, Mike.
That door or this door?
Do you cheat?
No.
Look at me.
He meant on your
Are you
diet.
offering?
That's pretty good. The guy's got a few years' experience under his belt. He's probably, had a few comebacks down there at the VFW hall.
Playing some pinochle.
Yeah, just hanging out with the guys, talking about these people.
Yeah.
Look at him laugh. Yeah.
And pointing at the black guy.
You ever go to one of the halls, though? It's always the white guys on the wall, and they have like one black guy on the lone wall. Some veteran.
He's called the president.
That's not bad.
Not
Political
bad.
joke.
Yeah, it was
I'm
a little-
surprised you knew.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
What do I do? I work in a lab.
No shit.
Matt.
Wow, that's exciting.
Your left eye's a little weaker than your. You make a lot of right turns when you're driving.
Is it really hard to take semen samples out of diapers?
We'll talk later.
Those rascals.
Oh, all right. Well, you seem like a nice fella. How long you been listening to this debacle?
Long time. Long
Yeah?
time. Since we first came to New York.
Since we first came to New York. Was your hair gray then, or did it gray in time?
Not as much as it is now, but we
How-
still have it.
How long have you
got
had,
it,
how
right.
long have you had the mustache?
Oh,
60s?
60s.
Probably.
Yeah.
Early 70s.
Yes. Can I
This is like
smell
the
it?
Warren Commission.
Why we're fascinated with a man who's over 40. Like, wow, what?
Mike demands an apology from this. Mike demands an apology.
Exactly.
What are we doing? Everybody on the table's over 40.
But that's what I'm saying. We're all asking him, like, did you have gray hair? Who gives a shit?
It's called
It's
filler.
the worst interviews ever.
Bobby, pick someone else.
All right. Well, I guess.
Who else you want to talk
Hey,
to?
did you
real
ever
fast?
use a water fountain that he couldn't use? I mean, it's a horrible question for asking this guy.
I want to talk. We should talk to the black guy. I mean, let me ask you a question.
That's Carlton. He's been on many times.
Yeah, we know Carl. He's a
done some
All
great
right.
bits for us.
I never met him. I'm sorry.
How about one of the girls?
When you're running with a TV on your shoulder.
Right.
Wait a minute. First, do you have any TVs for sale?
You can
talking
rest
to himself.
assured when he's running, you're not on it.
A TV.
Uh-huh.
It was a TV.
That
'Cause it was,
was a bad.
yeah, because I mean, it
40
couldn't be
failed pilots.
That's right.
Jesus.
That hurts too.
Jesus.
Yes, Rich.
Well, we should talk to the girls.
Let's talk to the girls.
The two
Let's talk to
girls.
the girls.
Can you stand up?
Nobody
both of you,
in
the
knows
girls.
how to
Like
talk
real
to
Stand
girls.
up. Stand up, both of you.
They're pointing
Can
to
you
the.
stand up and come out here so you can
Yeah,
be next
they're
to each
pointing
other.
to the one in the back where
Both
she
of
might
them.
be crazy or something.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
really?
got that
I don't
crazy
know.
look.
Holy
Stand next
shit.
to each other. Hold hands. Hold hands. Just so you're comfortable.
You look like a 3D
Do you want us to
mugshot.
kiss?
Yeah.
Wow, she jumps right into it.
All right. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, you're
Oh,
always
wait,
going to be
Sam.
the other girl.
Oh, shit.
Me?
Rich.
What is that? Just because
Oh, hell no.
Shut up. You're the meanest people on the planet.
She's not. She's cute.
No, she is cute. I'm
She's
just
all right.
fucking around.
She's very cute.
Fucking, you're all right on a
One,
Tuesday
we have two
before
girls.
12.
What's that?
You know this show has no fucking women listeners. First one
really?
you get up, you call her chunky. What's wrong with
Oh, God.
Really?
She
Well,
didn't hear
let's
that
put her
so
next
much.
to you so she looks thin, okay? What the fuck?
Yeah, come here,
I'm
Bob.
not saying she's
here.
chunky. I didn't say that once.
They're both
okay?
adorable.
But the other one, you could tell, is a little more weathered, beaten down, and sexy.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
It's our last two female listeners.
She does look. She does look like she's from Cape Cod.
Listen,
Her boyfriend is a fucking jacked up guy in the back. I hope he fucking. I can't wait to see Voss trying to explain this outside. I'm all for the show.
That's my brother.
Oh really?
That's my brother.
Even hotter.
when you were
You got any stories?
when you were on Billy, when you were in Billy Jack, and you were taught. Go ahead.
Another
You know
great
what?
reference.
Stop.
Wow.
That was. I get Dude, fuck
Right,
you.
right.
It's way too.
That's a
too
good
obscure,
reference,
but
though.
It is a good reference. I get what you're saying.
Put your headphones on.
Oh.
You're stepping on everyone.
She looks like that girl who Clint Eastwood put in all his movies.
The woman's name is Sandra Lockett. Was his
Sandra
girlfriend for a long time, and she was
Yeah.
raped in Sudden Impact.
She was
Jesus.
also
All right,
almost
computer.
gang raped by a bunch of Mexicans in the outlaw Josie Wales.
All right, computer Jim.
And the guy was like, "You cunt!" Remember that when he grabbed Sandra Lock by the shirt? You cunt!
So you guys
Put
don't
your
know each
headphones
other,
on.
right?
You got to.
Everyone's telling you.
They're not on.
Oh, the headphones aren't on.
Oh,
Okay.
turn them on.
Did you
E-Rock.
try these?
Jimmy Olsen, get in here. Get in here.
Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, get in
E-Rock,
here.
everyone. E-Rock.
So do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a boyfriend, sweetie?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, where is he? Hey, what's
Which
up?
one?
Who's
Another
the big
guy that could
There
kick
you
your
go.
ass.
Why are
Yeah.
you in the front of her? Though? Why, there was no seat available?
How long you been going out with him?
Like almost 3 years.
Oh,
3
you're
years.
I thought it was hers.
That's cool. And now, did you bring her into O&A? Or did you
Oh
guys both-
yeah.
She liked it. Wait, well, you guys fucking lying. Who'd you
Well,
supposed
no,
to?
he got me into the show.
Oh, okay.
My first Christmas gift.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
what?
The XM.
Satellite
Jesus.
radio. Satellite
Yeah.
radio.
And
Yeah,
what was
right.
your second? A
gift.
power saw?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, why don't you shit on your chest? I got you XM, Opie, and this. What now? What about you? Are you into the show? Or did he get you into the show?
Actually, I don't know that much. I am sorry, but it's hysterical, and I didn't know that much except for when I was in college. My friends from Long Island told me when I see a WOW bumper sticker to take off my top. So it started a really bad habit, and now I take off my top all the time, and I say whip them out
So what are you
Wednesday.
waiting for?
They were on
So-
the act-
What are you waiting for?
They were on the air.
Whip
then?
them out.
It's
Get those peaches out of that.
my brother's here. My brother's here. But
So what?
Well,
Hey,
tell him to close his
earmuffs,
eyes.
asshole. Let's go. Well, whoa, no, you can't.
No, you
What?
can't hear. You can't hear. You can't hear.
Got
Scott's
it.
cock blocker.
We want. No, he's right though. We want you to believe me.
We're not allowed to.
No, not in this. We're in the lobby.
Jimmy had to put in those terms.
We're in the lobby.
I can't argue that one already.
Did you see how fast Danny ran?
Danny ran in.
He went over there and punched her in the cunt.
Just make her stop. All right, good point. Good point. Shit.
We want you to.
forgot.
But that was a trooper that she was willing to do that.
I know.
Do you have
Thank
big or
you,
small
Meredith
nipples?
Baxter Burney.
It's medium.
Can you go in the bathroom with a cell phone and take a picture of him and just bring it back in for me and Jimmy so we can just...
That's probably something you
we-
shouldn't do either.
And visit Bobby's
no, Kenny,
career.
There's this big guy Kenny following me around. He won't let me do that.
That's club soda.
Wait a minute. Voss had something to say. What'd
I
you say?
think she's very sexy. There's something about her I think is very sexy. You know
Whether
what
it's
I mean?
sexy?
Yeah.
No, I just, no.
If you knew how stupid you look with your headphones like that.
I get an earache. when I have
No, you
them.
don't. You don't know how they work.
You didn't have to say with your headphones like that, by the way.
I know, of course not.
Let's. I guess we should move on. No?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's. All right, thank you, ladies.
Ladies.
Thank you.
I hope you. Oh, look at her. She's like, oh, made it through. There you go. No problem. We like our female listeners.
Yeah, all two of them.
Two.
22-year-old female demographic.
22-year-old
Yeah.
female. Is that how old you are?
Yeah.
You've been going out for 3 years.
Yeah.
How old are you, dude?
sir?
23.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were like, yeah.
Everybody grab your wallets.
Okay.
All right, we're ready for the finalists of Car Crash Comedy.
Let's do it.
Oh boy, Rich, you ready? For the first guy.
Oh, hold on. Wait,
So what are you gonna do? These guys are gonna compete, and then we're gonna knock it down to two, and they're
Two
gonna,
people, yeah.
and then they're gonna. All right, do the finals. Great. So who's our next comic there, Rich?
our next comic, and now the real deal starts, folks. This is not bullshit. This is
Yes.
for the big money.
No practice.
This is not Hollywood Week anymore. This is the real deal. So let's have a big hand. What? That's a fucking.
No, we gotta let these guys do their material. They're competing
Yeah.
for real money.
This
man means serious business.
Our first act. Let's have a big hand for Mark and Durko.
All right.
Comedy team.
How's everybody doing, guys?
Hi,
Cool
Mark.
setup we got going here. I was watching TV in my hotel yesterday, and I was watching one of my favorite shows. It's a show where they go around, catching crabs for an hour, The Bachelor. It's a good one. I like that show because there's always a twist, man. I got an idea for a season of The Bachelor. This is what I'm going to do. Bachelor, full-blown AIDS. The girls have no fucking clue. You would tune in every week for that. Because we can make it a couple different shows. When he starts sleeping with them, we can call it The Deadliest Catch. If he marries one of them, we can call it John and Kate plus AIDS. We can do a 10-year follow-up show called Survivor. Whoever has the highest T-cell count gets the money. I was watching Obama on the news yesterday, too. He was talking about Mexico or something. Man, does he look like shit lately. He's all, like, pale and emaciated, man. He started off like a cool black lawyer, serious. He was like Denzel in Philadelphia. Now he looks more like Tom Hanks at the end of Philadelphia.
Loves AIDS.
It's all about it. Yes. That's the name of your CD, AIDS Medley.
All right, yeah, so, all right, no more AIDS stuff. That's cool.
No, go ahead, do it. His follow-up CD is back in the AZT. Go ahead. Wow.
Is it?
That wasn't for him.
That was for Bob Kelly.
For Bob.
Go ahead, so you got at least a minute.
Yeah, I can't really make fun of anybody's appearance. I'm a fucking ugly creep, too. I look like a awkward cross between Prince William and Rocky Dennis from Mask.
I like how you threw in the Prince William part.
Fuck you guys. You guys can laugh after I'm done with that, but I'm getting Prince William in there first. The fucked up thing is I don't have his money or power, just his horse face, so it's not that cool. I mean, look, man, I'm a fucking mess. I'm sweating from a job that has the word standing in the description. All right, I'll leave you with a little joke before I go. I'm not too good with the girls because all those AIDS jokes and rape jokes, they don't really work over too well. So, I was going to the bar the other day. It doesn't really matter which bar because the story's made up. But but I didn't want to be a pussy, so I went over there. I thought I'd talk to a girl, so I found a 10 at the corner of the bar. Look past her, try to find like a 6 or a 7, so I have a chance. Walk up to her, talking to her for a few minutes, thought it was going all right. Offer to buy her a drink. You know what this bitch does? Says thank you, gives the drink to her boyfriend. Normally that would piss me off, but it was fucking hilarious watching her boyfriend down that roofie.
Wait, all right, bro. Hold on.
That's right.
And here's my critique. I thought it was really good, and I think your personal stuff, it is because that's what people remember when you talk about your life and it's personal. Then it's fucking original because you do have a horse face, but you do. I wanted to throw sugar cubes at you while you were up there, but you have nice lips. You should talk about those cock-sucking lips you have. But
I didn't think I got this fucking show.
Your lips with Rich's lifestyle. See, because you're a queer.
But see, and just from my experience, I think the personal stuff went over really well. It's good. It's some good age stuff. You know what I mean?
But didn't you think though that the roofie thing, guys, just a little hurtful? I thought he was very good.
Yes,
it was funny.
It was
good.
good. It was
funny.
Good
There was a
job.
couple of things in there that were a little
pitchy.
A little
dog.
You guys could have really just left it at it was funny. I got all the critique. I
really.
Hold on, Bobby's got to give his.
That was good.
No. Thank you.
I liked it.
All right, let's move on.
Good job.
got a plug in?
Yeah, sure.
Can we just
Comedian Mark on Twitter.
Comedian Mark.
M-A-R-K
Is that
or
K or
C?
C, you motherfucker?
It's a K.
All right.
If Voss is like, is that an M?
I'm not a black guy.
I'm not a black guy.
No, Voss if the asked was a K or C for comedian.
All right, boss. Our next comedian.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
He did all right?
I can't wait till D.L.
he's good.
Hughley comes in.
Yeah, I'm actually scared of most deaf coming in here, dropping down his comedy rhymes.
He was in the last contest, I think. He was in Washington.
He was in D.C.
That's right.
He was, right?
Yeah. Our next act, let's have a big hand for Ramon Rivez.
Yes. All right.
Hello.
Hi.
My name's Ramon. I'm from Cleveland, so as you can imagine, I'm unemployed right now. I've been applying for jobs, like even places I know aren't going to be open very long. I applied at this store called Native Kichwa Arts. They sell nothing but Native American stuff. And I gave the guy my resume, and he looked at it. He was like, "Everything looks pretty good, Mr. Rivas. I just got a quick question for you. What do you know about ancient spirits?" And I was like, "Well, that depends. Do you guys drug test? Because if you do, I'm not going to bother answering." So Best Buy got me to waste a week of my life. No, thank you. I've been living with my sister to save money, and she has a couple kids. And I realized something staying with her. I love the kids very much, but they're growing into little assholes. Like my niece came home from school the other day. I was like, "Hey, how's your day?" She was like, "It was okay. Some girl tried to sit with me at lunch, but I told her she was too ugly and she wasn't allowed." And I looked at her. I was like, Amarisa, you know you're fat, right? Like, she's big.
You don't mind wearing their clothing?
No, not at all. So I'm trying to think of ways to make money. So I've been thinking about writing a Where's Waldo book, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to draw Waldo first and put everything around him, or if you draw everything else and say, all right, now where do I put him now? And like, I smoke so much pot, I think I'm gonna forget to put him in a puzzle or two, which has me kind of worried because I don't think you can proofread a Where's Waldo book. The guy will just be like, wow, this one's just really hard. All right. And while I was looking up research for that joke, I found out there's actually a Hispanic version of Where's Waldo called Donde Está Ronaldo. It's a lot easier than Where's Waldo because it's like Donde Está Ronaldo. There he is under the car. Look at that. That was easy. That was fairly obvious. One of my favorite things to do is to try to start trending topics on Twitter, and we started this one Joanne Fabric slogans. I'm going to do a couple for you before I get out of here. The first one is Joanne Fabrics. Why not make a scarf since you can't make a baby? Joanne Fabrics. That's the first one. I wanted to do. All right, thank you.
Very critical.
He saved it on the end with his fucking uncomfortable serial killer personality.
But
I'll mumble to myself.
Very original. I'll say that. The material stuff was very original.
So wasn't that shirt?
Would you come here from hunting?
Yeah, gay hunting.
Are you doubling as a picnic table?
Yes.
See, Bobby had it.
Why did you follow it up?
I don't fucking know. It's just you throw them against the wall. If they stick,
They never stick.
They're not on your back. I like
But I thought it was very original. Some of the jokes were weak, but some were very funny.
Yeah.
Your opening joke you probably shouldn't open with. You should open with something a little harder.
Okay.
But I thought at least it was very original content.
I thought it was good, and you should get clothes that fit.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I think
Work
you
on
should
that.
go
A
as.
little bit.
Yeah, stop trying to be trendy. Stop trying to be, hey, I'm fucking kooky dress. Just get some good clothes.
He
like-
doesn't know how to dress.
I shop at thrift stores.
yeah, well, shop at the bigger ones.
Yeah.
You want to promote something?
Fucking
Seth?
bed bugs. Get the
maybe-
fuck out of here.
You're like a Puerto Rican Louis Anderson type character.
You didn't want to promote?
You want to promote?
Yeah. That's what soup kitchen
I
will be
produce
at?
a show in Cleveland called Chuckle FCK. It's a podcast, and I stream the show every Monday night. So if anyone wants to.
Good.
Okay,
Oh,
good
cool.
job.
Thanks,
man.
man.
Good job, brother.
Way to go, buddy.
You dropped something.
Hey.
Where are you going to be washing dishes? See, that's a Mexican joke.
Came back in. Oh boy. Now it's all good.
Oh, God, he got
Boy.
so...
He's just looking around. Who said that?
Oh, God.
Very uncomfortable. All right, Rich. Who's our next comedian?
Our next act, you might recognize him from earlier. Who said come on? Did he say it? Everyone is saying it.
The whole audience said that.
Let's have a big hand for Seton Smith.
Oh, Seton, right.
We know him. He did time on one of our virus shows.
Also did time in a few correctional institutions.
All right, so I got this ticket, right? First off, I'm not a cop fan, and I realize that's just a black thing, right? White people, you hate cops too, right? Like, all right, you ever done dumb things around cops just because you get so nervous around them? Like, you ever at a stop sign and a cop pulls up next to you, you try something really stupid, like try to look safe? You ever tried that before? Like, a cop pulls up next to you, you're like. Good job, officer. There's no cocaine back here. I'll tell you that, right? Cop went to my car, right? Gave me a lecture, right? Like, give me the ticket, and then we want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I know I'm in the wrong, right? My girlfriend left me. She wanted to talk about it. But, bitch, I know I cheated on you. I don't want to talk about it, right? So cop went to my car. Was like, you were going 83, sir. Like he's never seen 83 before, you know? Like I went Mach 5 on his ass or something, right? You broke the sound barrier, sir. I didn't do that because I didn't want to go to jail. But man, I would love to say that one thing to shut him up. Just that one thing. You were going 83, sir. Yeah, because I don't drive like a bitch, all right? So, 1 minute. All right, almost kind of sort of funny. Here we go. So I'm 29 now, right? Trying to become an adult, trying to do adult shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, start cleaning my house, right? You know what I mean? Like, I got a futon I got a bed instead of a futon bullshit. You know what I did? I did the most adult thing I've ever done, ever. And that is, I started buying my own cable. You ever tried shit before? I actually bought it, you know what I mean? Like, not that stealing shit. I called Comcast up. I was like, yo, son, let's make this legal. They're like, what are you talking about? And I hung up real quick because I'm afraid of commitment. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why You know, and I got my own internet now, my own fucking internet. It's wireless. It's called Seton Smith's the shit, right? And the password is nigga, right? Because no, just in case my white friends come over, they can't be like, I can't type this password. You better not type that password, Tom. You better not. Better not see Google on your laptop, mother. All right, I'm done.
That's good. That was funny.
They support each other.
And you know what? I have to give him his actual his look.
Yeah.
He could be a star with that.
Yeah. Got a good look.
The only thing I'd work on, the hair looks like an underwater volcano.
To do comedy right after you saw a ghost makes it fucking almost impossible. But what I thought, okay.
What do you mean?
The hair. Boo.
Wow.
All right, shut
That
up.
one actually hurt.
But here's the thing: what I liked about him, except to the end, and I'll be honest, it was going great because you were doing. But then it's the whole and my white friends. You know, the whole white.
What do you want him to do? He's
fucking
surrounded by white people. What do you want him to do? Go up there and talk? Hey,
no,
politics.
He's
black.
talking about his. Yeah,
He's
but
got to say the N word at least a couple times.
I didn't mind that because we all say that.
I got to agree with him on that one.
Actually, Anthony snores that.
God damn. Good job.
I think it was a really good job.
Yeah.
You look good.
Yeah.
You get a lot of good, the fucking outfit and all that
I like
creepy
the shirt.
village
Stop
shit
talking
you're
about
wearing.
clothes.
Yeah, top of it. He's a gorgeous
Bobby,
guy.
he was very
But
good.
you were very
Yeah.
funny at the
And
end. I
just
think
so
you picked it up at the end.
And just so the people know, he won Car Crash Comedy in Washington. I remember.
He's the guy that did the O&A show.
And he got to do time in front of one of the virus shows.
He did better than Babiglia. They liked
Who's
him.
Babiglia?
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Stop taking ours out.
He killed in front of our audience.
know,
at one of our shows too. I remember.
A
I
good
just want to make
performer.
sure he knows I
remember.
remember him.
No, thank you, man. Thank you.
Stop
very much.
taking ours out. That's what
Yeah,
Mommy's
right on.
parents said.
Hey, bro, what are you promoting, by the way? Anything?
Oh, yeah, go to my funnyordie.com, Seton Smith, funnyordie.com, Seton Smith. I got a new video up there that I really like. It's funny. Seaton Smith.
Are you working?
No, he's talking to Voss.
He works.
Are you going to be at the Stress Factory this weekend?
No.
You ever play Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant? Or Staten Island?
You're in D.C., right?
Yeah.
I'm at the Arlington Cinema Draft House next week.
Why don't you have him
I should
come and
come
do a
see you.
spot?
I can't follow that.
Good job, man.
Thank you very
on.
much. Thank you.
It was good.
Yeah. Our last comic, then we got to decide the two finalists.
So far, I'd say Seton is the. He's a good performer, and the material is and the energy.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. Our next act.
Don't cut me off. If you spend an hour talking about, and I say one nice thing, and you're like, oh yeah, we have to move along.
I'm sorry, I thought you were done. I didn't know.
I'm kidding. Go ahead, producer. Go ahead. Finish.
Actually, Badusa.
Yeah,
Badusa.
But big.
Who's your favorite What's Happening character? Ian. So what?
No R's.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't laugh. That
Okay.
was a serious
No,
point. All
right,
kidding
okay,
aside.
good. All right, the final comedian there, Rich.
I hate to be our next act shoes following our last act. Let's have a big hand for Bill Squire from the Yes, from Yes.
Bill Squire. There you go.
Oh, all right. Thank you. So my name's Bill Squire. I'm getting too fat. That's why I dress like this. I'm not trying to look nice. I'm just trying to hide everything. And I got to wear a tie or else this button's going to fly off and hit this lady in the face. And that's not a good way to meet women. Like, hey, remember when my button hit you in the face because of my obesity? Would you like anything else of mine to hit you in the face? Like a light kiss, you perverts. And when I go to the grocery store, people ask me where the junk food is. Like, hey, dude, where are the Twinkies? I'm like, it doesn't matter. I have them all. And I got this one friend who's always trying to help me lose weight. He's like, Bill, losing weight's not hard. All you got to do is watch what you eat. Like, what do you have for breakfast? I'm like, cereal. He's like, how many bowls you have? I'm like, how many bowls are in a box? What kind of milk do you use? Whipped cream. It's really good. It's nice. I have stretch marks.
So do I.
But I don't like to think of them as stretch marks. I like to pretend that they're tattoos of flames. Just
shit.
If I take my shirt off in public, people are like, "Hey man, who did your tats?" I'm like, "Trans fats."
Look at all the guys.
Yeah, I know.
They know he's killing. They're all fucking have their heads down.
Made them look at their phones.
They're calling
They're
the
like,
rides.
The fat guy's killing. Not Bob Kelly.
I'm
The
broke.
whole audience.
I'm broke right now, and I hate being broke, and it's terrible. And fuck.
Gotta give.
Yeah.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair. We interrupted.
Okay,
We interrupted.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, let him
All
get
right,
it.
I hate being broke because I'm tired of people from India calling me and telling me to pay my credit card bills. If you had that problem, this is how you deal with them, because they'll call me up and they'll be like, "Hello, Mr. Squire, could you please make a payment on your card on this day?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll pay. I'll pay right now. I'll pay every last penny, all the late fees, all the interest, everything right now. If you can say caterpillar." Caterpillar, damn it. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good luck. It's going to be a rhinoceros. Yeah, thank you.
That was good, man.
Very good.
Is that it?
I like it.
Do 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. All right.
I'm sure you got more, but I think that was time, right?
That was
good.
I wouldn't worry about it.
You did great.
Bobby should critique him.
Okay.
I think it's good that we interrupt him because that happens in a club.
Yeah.
That's true.
He got a little flustered,
flustered.
little fucked up, but he pulled it back together.
Yeah.
But it was fucking great.
it was good.
Bill's a funny guy.
Yeah,
You know him from before
That
this?
fucking stretch. I want to steal that stretch. Dude, I want to steal that from him.
That is good.
With flames.
Rich, anything?
Traded for where we going?
I liked him. It's just he was funny. I fucking liked him. He was
Right on.
And you're sitting there, you're laughing. It's early in the morning. This is tough stuff, you know.
So, what do you want to promote there, bro?
I'll promote my website, BillSquire.com.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
All right. I think we should take a break, decide who the two finalists are going to be, and we'll wrap
Well,
this up.
we got to go with 3 if he's one of them.
Why? Because he's fat.
Oh, wow, boss.
Jesus.
Holy mother of God.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll finish Car Crash Comedy next. Stay there. All right, we're back. Car Crash Comedy, live from the Fishbowl. I do believe everyone's having a good time. The medicine woman just walked by.
Yeah.
Jane Seymour. Looking pretty fucking hot.
What?
For an old broad?
She just looks like any old mom or grandmother or something.
All right, good point.
All I'm thinking of is getting my Jane Seymour photo. That's all I want to do.
Now you're obsessing with.
But I want to get her and Alan Arkin. I'm dying to get
Alan Arkin's coming in today.
Yeah.
In bed?
Really?
What's that?
Oh.
Anthony's old.
And then he looks at his phone
Anybody
like
with
he
a
wasn't
high school
trying.
education is old to him.
Jesus.
And smart.
DM Right 71. Go fuck yourself. So we're gonna bring them all back in.
What's the matter, Rich?
You all right, Rich?
Yeah, these fucking tweets, these fucking.
Just block them. That's
What
the
do you
best thing.
do?
Just
Why
block
are
them.
you paying attention to that?
Because you got to pay attention to your fan.
What?
So you don't lose them.
Fuck.
I love blocking them. You type something to them,
Oh,
they read it,
dude, that's
and then
exactly
block
what it
them, and they
is.
can't get to you.
Yeah, you give him a private message too, so he doesn't even get the satisfaction of being retweeted. You just send him a private message like "fuck your mother's asshole" and "your father sucks your cock" and shit like that, and then block.
That's it.
It's great. Fuck you.
And then they took like an hour and a half, told their friends their little tweet. How's this one? You should say, all right, boom, I'm gonna send it. Hit send, blocked, boo. I got to a
It's
fucking.
the little pleasures in life.
I got to a huge fight with like a 9-year-old on Xbox Live.
Oh, really?
Fucking this kid was wasting me too. He's just laughing at
Call of
me,
Duty?
calling my mother a cunt, and I was just getting angry. I'm like, my mother's not a cunt.
You cunt.
Huh?
Never mind.
Oh right.
Yeah. You know what, though?
All right, let's bring the finalists in.
Let's bring them all in. Let's have a big hand for.
Paul got cut off.
I argue with them sometimes.
no, they gotta come in.
say no, and I
A big
say
hand.
yes.
Shut up, boss.
No.
I know, but he's trying to fucking talk.
You're trampling everybody, horse teeth. I can't say nothing without you trampling it. Now don't look at me expectantly. That stupid look on your face.
It's the only one he's got.
Exactly. Eat an apple out of my palm.
That's what he was saying to the waiter last night.
Yeah, yeah. I used to fuck him when he was a baby. Yeah, I'd put my hands on your tummy and you'd yell, "My ribs, my ribs."
So uncomfortable. Just creepy.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
Can you put your headphones on?
Yeah,
Speaking
false
of
with their
creepy,
headphones.
look at this fucking lineup.
Yeah, there you go.
The black guy did it. That's him. That's him.
Yes. Depends on what the crime is, really.
Yes.
If a child has been molested, it's the guy in the red.
Yeah. If there was a gay store robbed, it's the guy in the fucking red too.
Oops.
I just barely got that out.
If someone took the outfit off Rodney Dangerfield's corpse, it's the guy on the end.
Yeah.
Or
I tell you.
if a buffet was molested.
How many times are you going to use that line?
I haven't used that in
in fucking 8 minutes. You
I
shut
didn't
up.
say I didn't say molest.
Shut up, buffet
All right.
molester.
All right, do it again. Do it in one of your characters. Anyhow, folks.
All right, how's this one?
Or I'll do it in this, which is either chip or voss. It's up to you to decide.
I like that one.
I'm dodging it. What are you, molest buffets or something? All right. I got a dryer door.
How long has it been since you did those jokes?
Well, the
Two's
dryer
well
door.
said.
The dryer door I still do, but it's washing machine door, not
Why?
dryer. Huh? Because
Dryer's kind of.
Yeah, you can say it better.
Washing machine.
Yeah.
That's got it.
Dryer door is funnier than washing machine.
Really?
Why don't you just do revolving door at the airport? Dryer door is funnier.
Okay, I'll do.
Who was that?
That wasn't me. I scraped
Oh,
against
fuck
my
it.
little thing.
All right.
Oh.
We
Oh,
really wanna,
God love you. Thought you were.
We want to do the fart mask before.
I know. I don't
so
have
badly.
anything going. Like the minute you
Anybody else
put me
have
on
a
the
fart?
spot, my fucking anus
Maybe
just
someone
clenched
out there. Would you take a fart from a listener? Fat guy's got one.
Got one?
Bobby, fat guy's got one.
Which
fat
wait,
guy's
wait
got
a minute.
one?
Which fat guy?
The guy that's in the contest.
Oh, all right. Well, there's two of
on
them.
your face.
This is our fart mask.
Yeah.
Wait. Don't
It's
do anything.
hilarious. Bobby might puke. Hold on.
Oh, jeez. Hold it in.
Hold it in. Hold it, Bob.
Just
put the
keep.
mask on.
It's very hard to keep it right at the exit. You're like, oh.
Bob, put the mask on. Hold it on.
Put the mask on. Keep it on. Don't pull it away.
Okay.
Don't pull it away.
I'm not gonna, you cunt.
Now breathe deep.
Leave
Bob.
it there. Leave it there.
Breathe deep.
Now breathe deep in your nose. Deep through the nose.
Oh, my fucking ribs.
That was so fucking interesting.
That's what I said.
It's just, it's almost like drinking a fine wine or a cigar. You can smell
So much more.
the different fusions of a fart. That was kind of nutty, with a hint of chocolate, and like old pizza.
It's pinkberry and whiskey.
Holy shit. Oh my
Wow,
God.
I want one of those.
It really does make a fart much more interesting. Yes,
Fucking
yes.
crazy.
Holy shit, that
Seaton
was
hid in
funny.
the corner. Do you not like vomit? You can't handle people puking?
Hell no, right?
That just freaked me the fuck out. That's all it is. And they started throwing up. It just got really sad. I was like, I was seeing my mother, like my father was beating my mother all of a sudden. I just want to go in the corner.
White guy's crazy.
Hey, you were good in DC Cab.
Oh, but
That was good.
Of course it was good. It was a good Charlie Barnett reference. These kids don't know who he is.
These kids. Who, Mike?
all right, Rich, let's do this.
First of all,
We got
let's
the
have
four guys that were in the finals.
Let's have a
there.
big hand for everybody because
Of course.
Rich, knock the guys out.
unfortunately we can't keep all four. Two of you have to leave, and you probably know who you are.
Oh shit.
Okay, so far. Okay,
We should ask who. If you think you're not making it, raise your hand.
Wow.
They are all confident.
Two of you,
All very
okay.
confident.
Two
All
of
very
you are in denial.
Two of you have shitty instincts.
No, but it
You're
really,
delusional.
It really wasn't. No,
No,
nobody
they were
was
all
that,
good,
that
yeah.
much. No one stood out.
Yeah, no one
badly.
bombed, like-
It's like it was not easy. There were two we thought were a little more obvious. But
Yeah, you guys were all funny.
Definitely better than the cab
Voss.
drivers that came in earlier. Okay, first of all, Seton Smith, come forward.
You didn't make it.
Okay.
What the fuck are you laughing at? No,
and
seriously.
Bill
you didn't.
Squire, Bill Squire, come forward. Okay. Now the two that made it can't see the two that are behind them.
and is every good cop buddy movie.
Holy shit. Oh, God, that's funny. Holy shit.
Mark and Ramon, you guys were great, and
Yes.
everybody can't win. One of these fucks is leaving too, but you two are leaving before him. But you guys did great jobs. You really did. And
you
this
had to
was
give
fucking.
material.
So we got our finalists.
So, Ramon, enjoy that long ride back to Cleveland.
man.
Are you driving with him?
No, I'm staying for a couple days and hanging out in the city and then going back.
All right.
Can I plug my Twitter real quick?
No, you lost. Go.
At Ramon Rivas II. Thank you.
Good job, you guys.
Good job, both of you guys. You did good, man.
Absolutely.
That fucking Prince William mask joke was
That is funny.
That was probably my favorite joke of the
Yeah.
night. There was a bunch of good ones, but that Prince William mask joke was fucking great.
Can we just look at him as
He's bummed now. You should
I
have
know,
said that to
yeah.
his face.
Can you
Somebody
just look
go
at
tell
him? Hey, bring it.
All right, guys, get ready for Wowware. Wowware coming up on Little Miss Perfect.
Now you guys have to do.
No one watches that except me.
Exactly. Wow. You're the only one that takes a Cialis and watches that show.
I don't need Cialis when I watch that show.
Sure, you need saltpeter. Sometimes they look so perfect.
What are they going to do? A half an hour each now?
yeah, that'll work.
How the hell are we doing
Do
it
they
now?
do more
We have-
time? What do they do?
Whatever
Yeah.
gets us to 10
Two more minutes from each guy, I believe. You
All right,
guys-
which guy's gonna go first? You want to do
Flip
rock
a
paper
coin-
scissors?
Flip a coin or the superior race will pick.
Oh, shit.
You can't say you're part of the superior race if you can't say the word superior. What's a superior race?
Flip a coin and make
Yeah,
sure
we're
the
gonna-
black guy doesn't steal it.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, really?
I think Bill should call.
Okay, let's do this.
In the air, whenever you're ready. There.
Jesus.
It is tails, my friend. What's
You'll
up?
go second?
Oh, he wants the
you're gonna
headline.
follow up.
Look at that.
Wow,
Yeah.
good call, you fucking schemer.
All right.
This is Seton.
Can we introduce? Wait, let's introduce him again.
Yeah,
Rich,
you gotta
go.
get the energy
Yeah,
going.
come back in the room, dude. Go step up and come. Go over there, and we'll introduce you again. Rich will introduce you.
All right.
Folks, we are now down to our finals. Are you ready for our final two acts? This next guy was amazing in the semifinals. Let's have a big hand for Seton Smith.
Song.
I gotta make an apology right now because I use the N word way too fucking much. Like I use it a lot. Like, do you remember when you were kids and like and your parents were around and you used to like just curse yourself like a little bit because you knew it was wrong? Like like you'd be like shit, right? Like every time I swear to God, when I'm in my car, I get alone. I know it's wrong. I look around, I'm like nigga. Like it's so bad. Like it sounds like a clan meeting in my car. Like I took it to a higher, more immature level. Do y'all remember this game called Zelda? Yeah. Do you remember the beginning of Zelda where you could name your own character? Well, I named my character nigga, right? Which was hilarious to me because now wherever I go in this magical, mystical world where there's talking dragons, talking elves, and talking trees, somebody's calling me a nigga, and that is funny to me, all right? Right? I walk into a dungeon and an elf will fly out on the floor like, nigga! Take this master sword! And I'm like, no. I ain't taking no master sword. There's a Zelda plantation around here right now. I'll be picking magic cotton. Fuck out of here, right? All right. One more joke. Here we go. I'm gonna say this. I don't want to do the black joke. Well, fuck it. Here we go. I'm ignorant. I was watching the Spelling Bee. Anybody seen the Spelling Bee before? It's amazing. It's fucking. If you ever watch it, it's amazing. I think it's too easy. We can make it harder. Here we go. We have the same Spelling Bee, but we have the advanced round, and we call it the Black Spelling Bee. Okay? Where they have to spell black kids' names. You know how scared that child will be when I say that first word? And for your first word, Yarnikisha. Fuck. Can you use that word in a sentence, please? Yarnikisha, you better bring your black ass in this house. Yarnikisha, before I take the black off your ass. Yarnikisha. Okay, can you tell me the root of the word? Maybe the country of origin? The country of origin? Oh, shit. Here we go. Country of origin. The Rhythm Nation? That's the best I can do. Rhythm Nation, that's Janet Jackson's best album, I think, before the titty. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to spell it. Y-H-A-R, capital N, underscore, parentheses, at yahoo.com. You are correct. Fuck, that was funny. All right, that's 2 minutes?
Good job. Why are you looking at me expectantly?
Rich, you've been the host the whole time. What's wrong with
holds
you?
a mic to their mouth, I think they're going to say something. It's
Oh,
like cock.
how about this? Die.
I thought you guys were going to say something.
No, we're gonna.
we wait until they're both done.
Yeah, man, we don't want to like
fucking
sway
blithering.
anyone.
Introduce him, you jackass.
Okay, fuck off. What? Let's have, I don't know. Let's have a big hand. Bill Squire, folks.
All right. Thank you again. Thank you. I'm married, and I like being married because I don't have to worry about ladies anymore. Not that it was ever really a problem, but it's nice because they just do things that drive me crazy. Like, ladies, I'm tired of you thinking just because a guy is talking to you that he's hitting on you. It's like, I'm a nice guy. I like to talk to people. And after a show a few weeks ago, I got these two ladies. I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, married and married. And I was like, rapist. So it doesn't matter. It's gonna happen. What kind of car do you drive? Just kidding, I already know. And ever wanted to punch someone in the face really bad? Yeah, but you can't because they're a child. I actually have a wife, and she has 3 kids from a previous marriage, and that's why I wrote that joke. And they say things that you can never be ready for. Like the other day, we're driving around. From the back seat, I hear one of the girls yell, "Jay keeps digging in her winky." I can't unhear that. That's in my brain forever. And there's so many things wrong with that statement. Because first of all, she called her out by name. She didn't want there to be any confusion as to who the culprit was. Second, she said keeps. Meaning she gave her a couple chances to get it out of her system, followed by digging in, not around or amongst, her winky, which I guess is what they call a vagina. I don't know why. Perhaps because it looks like a single eye closed, turned sideways. Just my hunch based on the visual, right? Then my favorite part of this whole exchange is she wasn't even embarrassed or ashamed. She was just like, only sometimes. Right? And I like 3 girls, right? And I think it's easier to raise boys than it is to raise girls because boys are going to do dumb shit no matter how good a parent you are. Like, I had amazing parents. But I still stuck my dick in a vacuum cleaner once. Yeah, if you ever do that, use the hose, not the spinny part. Just a little tip. It is now. There you go. All right. Thank you very much.
Stiff competition.
I don't like the black guy's like, I think you got it, man. I think he's
shit.
trying to psych himself out.
Shit.
No, hey,
You don't know, dude. Well,
no,
yeah.
because they're
You
both
don't
great.
know.
It's so hard to fucking judge.
Speak.
Because
Jim Norton is all over you.
No, because they're both fucking 10s. They're 2 different styles, but they both had 10s. You know what I mean? So it's hard. It's up to the
judges.
Host. Yeah,
You
the
are the
host.
judges.
Not
dummy.
anymore.
I will say this. I say this.
Judges,
I'm not a
Rich.
judge anymore. I'm a host.
They both did really well. Seaton, your last joke didn't get what you wanted at the very end of it. It's a good joke though, but I think the ending of it probably should be tightened a little bit. And the only criticism I have was that you did a lot of just black material, and it's like, as a comic, I know it's tough in 2 minutes in an all white crowd, but there's other things you talk about as a comedian too. But that's not. I'm not saying it wasn't funny. It was funny. It was good. My personal thing is I would have said what country is that? Country of origin? I probably would have said Detroit, but or named a city.
That's pretty funny.
They named a city in Baltimore, but it was still a good set. I felt that Bill, your set was stronger at the end. I felt it was more consistent all the way through. I hate to word it like that, but Seton was very funny.
Jimmy.
Yeah, giant reservoir dog suit. I thought you were really good.
Yes. Yeah, reservoir elephants.
I thought, he had a stronger set. Again, the black stuff. I love hearing nigger anytime. So I
feel
enjoyed
like there's
that.
the crowd for it. You know,
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
Normally I do
It's like-
relationship shit if I'm doing
I
Montreal,
know.
but here it's
I
like,
hear
hey,
ya.
you know, nigga. is
And
the
I'm
crowd.
like,
You know?
yeah, I
There's a
yell that
nigger
out in my
crowd.
car too.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, in your
You know,
driveway
niggas,
alone.
This is literally Opie and Anthony fucking demographic, you know? And I thought,
Exactly.
But the spelling bee joke is really good. It's not predictable.
Yeah.
You don't see where it's going. I mean, it's a funny joke.
I got a relationship. I got fucking jokes.
Well, you should have done them too late.
Yeah,
you did. Now learn from it. Shut up. Listen.
I'm shutting up.
I'm kidding.
I
No,
will.
dude, you did great. I agree with. I mean, the one good thing that Bill did is he came in with fat jokes and then he went to something else on the second half.
Yeah.
Yes,
and that's
rape.
what you should. Which is fantastic. I love fat David Letterman. I think you did good, man. I think you both did really good, but I think Bill, you came in, you switched it up a little bit. You did a bunch of different jokes that were funny too, original. I never heard that shit before, and I got some good fat jokes.
And
you got
you know me. You saw me 5 years ago when I opened you for the Cleveland Improv. And
Calm down,
I'm
early
a lot
beard.
better.
I know. You're not a lot better. I mean, you're kind of the same. But as far as this competition goes, you did good. But you both were funny. You that spelling bee joke was hilarious. You know.
Oh, thank you.
They're both star quality. I mean, they both.
Shut up, Rich.
I'm trying to be nice.
Jesus. Bobby's doing just fine.
Can you get
Both
Bobby back
star
in the
quality.
improv?
Can you get Bobby?
Probably easier to get Seton in there. It's pretty black over there. I mean, if you
It is.
it is. Yeah,
No.
Bobby
By
knows.
getting Bobby in the improv, he meant because you buttered the doors. Sorry, Bob. I was implying you're heavy.
I
They got a freight entrance.
I don't think that's heavy. Yeah, the one you use. I don't think that's heavy.
I think we're giving it to Bill, huh?
Yeah, I think
Sounds
so.
like
Are
it.
you
I don't
in
know.
agreement?
Let's- I agree with what you guys. What did the crowd think?
Oh boy.
Well, you want to do that?
All
yeah.
you guys who thought Bill was the one. Bill? And wait a minute, black guy? No, even the black guy didn't vote for you.
And the one guy that likes Seton.
I think we got to give it to Bill.
We have to give it to Bill.
I think Bill has won Car Crash Comedy today, man.
Bill Squire.
Brought to you by the Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa. Visit theborgata.com. What does he win? Do you even know?
Nothing.
Travis, what did he win, Travis?
Bill wins $2,000.
Wow.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No shit. Fuck it. Give it to the black guy.
He'll get it on the way out.
I'd love to go outside and see Fatso stabbed in the gut.
And by fatso, you mean yourself? I'm sorry, Bob. I didn't mean that.
Oh, damn.
$2,000. That's nice.
$2,000 and the chance to appear on stage at the Borgata.
With who? With who?
Wonderful Borgata.
To be determined.
They have
That
shows
means
there all the
it's
time.
never going to happen.
Oh shit.
Best hotel in Atlantic City. You'll like it there, man.
Why don't we talk to Seton for a second? You can plug Seton on Twitter and whatever else.
Yeah, just follow Seton Smith Twitter, my website setonsmith.com, and Facebook Seton Smith. Right. And fucking check my fucking Funny or Die. I got some great videos. Check that shit out, please.
And we
all right?
know what your name is on Warcraft, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right, cool.
Really funny, brother.
Bill,
Real
what's up?
funny.
Good job, man.
And Bill, the winner of Car Crash Comedy.
Thank you.
Yeah, good, sir. Congratulations.
Say whatever you want, brother.
What was that?
What are you going to do with the $2,000?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What do you think he's going to do?
I'll probably go to. I was gonna say.
He's going to make one trip to Wendy's.
Yeah, he'll spend $1,971.
Oh, Chip.
Chip.
Fucking shit. I love when Bobby says that.
Any really?
I don't know. Just probably hang on to it because it's this business is feast or famine. And that was
we know what side you
I like
fall
to
on.
set myself up. I like to. I won now. I don't have to be funny anymore.
Jesus.
Recount.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I'm
I don't know. Maybe I'll throw a show. Have Voss come out and feature for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
The only way you could follow me is if we were going downhill.
Where are we going? Come on, where are we going? You should have said uphill, because you would get uphill first before the fat guy. Downhill, he'd roll in front of you.
Okay.
Rich is just
You said 100% the wrong thing.
No, I said the only way he can follow me is to keep up with me is going downhill.
No, you said follow you, but if he was going downhill, he's fat, he'd roll ahead of you. Going uphill,
I'm
you'd be
quick
first.
going down. How quick do you know I?
Nah, forget
I
it.
go downhill. Fuck.
Exactly,
Look
your
at my
career.
career.
Yeah, your
So are you gonna throw Seaton like a couple hundred? For a fucking.
Fuck no.
Oh.
What about your wife? Your wife has kids from another marriage.
Right, yeah.
Are they going to see any of that money?
Yeah, they'll probably actually see most of it. I don't really,
You have to pay for it?
I treat them like my own kids. I'm a good guy like that. I'm a sweet boy.
Aw.
Yeah, look at this.
Get out.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I know. I lost all the
You
fans
look like
I just made.
You look like a fucking big lollipop. Sucker. Wow.
I wish we
Is
had
that Billy
one
the
now.
Bass Man?
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Don't
now
bother
it's
just
funny.
getting hungry.
I was hoping you would do some Billy the Bass Man today.
I don't know if people want to see it.
We could finish up with Billy the Bass Man. You got anything?
Of course, it's Billy the Bass Man, but he's got to be introduced.
You want to? Why don't you leave and come back in?
No, because
Will you stop fucking shaking your iPhone because you have that feature? We all hate watching you.
What
do
is
that.
it? What's the feature?
He's got to shake the shuffle thing on his iPhone, so he does that. It moves.
you don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
No,
yes,
you
I do.
don't. I'm actually doing something on my iPhone. And
Well, I hope it's writing a suicide note.
You can't give Jim more than 30
No,
seconds.
no.
You give him,
exactly.
you got to fucking have something. I had nothing.
You're
to do.
either fat, you're killing yourself, you're a dumb
or you're
Jew.
dying of AIDS, or you're slipping in AIDS.
You guys want to?
T-shirts? Hey, why don't we all?
No. I want to ask these guys if they want to see Billy the Bass Man for a minute. Where are we going?
How y'all doing out there?
Yeah.
Where we going? I'll tell you where we're going. We're going to Funnyville right now. Never. Let me tell you something here. Let me tell you something now. That was a good comedy show from those two young snipper-snappers. Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Never hit a man with glasses. Hit him with a baseball bat. Where are we going? We're going to, I tell you, we're going to the next joke, you little cocksucker. How is it? One careless match can start a forest fire, but it takes a whole box to start a campfire. Where are we going? Where we going is right, goddamn. Where we're going, I tell you where we're going. We'll go right to this fucking joke right here. When you go into a court, you are putting your fate into the hands of another man.
And he just ripped the iPhone out of Bobby's
Tell
hand
you this right
with
now.
all the
That
jokes.
don't matter because I got fucking jokes. You hear about the man that got his left arm and left leg ripped off? He was all right. Where are we going?
Bobby the Bass Man.
That's all I
Billy the
got.
Bass Man. Oh, shit. Bobby Kelly.
I got one more, you guys. I tell you this. I actually bought a washing machine door. Where are we going?
Billy the Bass Man, everyone.
Bass Man, yeah. All right.
Let's start our weekend, huh?
Yes.
Jimmy, where are you going to be, brother?
I'll be at the Montclair Wellmont Theater Saturday night only, and then next week, Cobb's, San Francisco. Voss will be at the Stress Factory tonight and tomorrow, and then next week, where?
The Arlington Cinema Draft House in Arlington, Virginia.
All right, and Bobby will be at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant. Tonight, Bob, or just tomorrow?
Tonight, Uncle Vinny's 8 o'clock show, Point Pleasant. Tomorrow night, Uncle Vinny's in Staten Island.
And you guys have any gigs coming up, Seaton or Bill?
The winner of Car
Jesus.
Crash Comedy. Bill, go ahead.
Next week I'll be at the Richmond, Virginia Funny Bone with Biff from Back to the Future.
Boo.
Oh, wow.
No, he's actually funny.
I'm doing a bunch of colleges now, so I don't matter.
You won't see any of these people.
Not at all.
If I could plug my Twitter, Bill_Squire on Twitter.
Okay.
Oh, and next week, Bonnie is also on a special appearance by Bonnie, who doesn't go on the road anymore. So it's two headliners next week.
What?
Who's she bringing?
You're acting like she made a career choice. She has a baby.
Exactly.
Let's go home. Thanks, guys, for
Bye.
joining us for Car Crash Comedy. Have a great weekend.